Farm Credit of Western Kansas presents Open Spaces Sports Shorts with Rich Epp.
Well, Coach, let's reflect just a little bit. You won that state championship last year in Newton, and your team really did get on a roll at the end of the season. I think your only loss in the year was at St. Francis, if I remember. What do you think were the keys to ending on that upswing like you did?
It's just guys coming together. I think, that loss at St. Francis did kind of help us. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but it kind of helped us as a staff as well as a team, the players and everybody just kind of coming together and knowing it was going to take more than what we were doing, and that kind of really turned the page for us. And it's always been said that as a team we need to improve, throughout the year, and we need to be playing our best football at the end of the year. And I think that's what really happened. We really wanted to show improvement, and their hearts were in it, and they put the work in and really peaked at the right time.
You, if I remember correctly, were you a little bit surprised at how you actually dominated your opponents in the playoffs particularly?
I wouldn't say we dominated them all, but we had some tough games. South Central and Spearville, especially those two, those were pretty scary games, and it was kind of a physicality thing. I think we really talked throughout the year. We're a good-sized team. We pride ourselves in our run game, and we really wanted to overpower and kind of get teams to give up towards the end of the game after getting beat on for so long. So we wanted to run their energy thin, and at the end of the game is when we're our best.
Now, as you look ahead to this year, you look for leadership in every team, every year. I assume it to be your seniors, and who might it be? Yeah,
we have a good group of seniors coming back. Our interior linemen from last year and our quarterback come back. So obviously Jared Kennedy as our quarterback leadership, and Jared, Colton, and Tay, all three of those guys are coming back on the line. So up front we'll have some guys to look up to there, and then I expect some good things also out of Wiley Weems, who got quite a bit of playing time both sides of the ball last year, and I think he'll be a guy that might be a surprise to a lot of teams. As
you look at your schedule throughout the year this year, kind of analyze the teams you're playing, and where do you think you fit in there again this year? Is it going to be a race right like it was last year pretty much, or not?
Yeah, I think the district is going to be competitive. I think there's a lot of good football out here in this part of the state. So, looking at the schedule, our first two games are Tribune and then Osborne here at home. And, I expect Osborne goes down to Division II. I expect them to be a Division II playoff state champion caliber type team. So I'm really looking forward to that game early, to gauge kind of where we're at. And, getting into districts, it's really similar to last year where we play St. Francis and then Atwood early. I really think St. Francis is going to have a good team. They return a lot of good players, new coaching staff over there. So, we don't really know what we're going to get. So Atwood, always a power in this part of the state. So we'll have to see how it goes. You got Leota, Wichita County in there, which we don't know a lot about, and I think that was the main one. So
now the state came up with this new rule about you're only going to be able to have one-a-days for 5 days, and thinking about the health of kids, I guess. How do you like that as a coach, or do you not like it as a coach, and how has it changed your approach to practices?
Yeah, it's right now I couldn't go one way or the other. I haven't lived it, so I want to give it a chance and see how it goes. I know it made me think as a coach on installs and things, how we're going to get things installed in the amount of time that we have without two-a-days, but
everybody's in the same boat, right?
Everybody's in the same boat. Nobody has an advantage. So, we'll see how it goes. It is different, so, but we can't have two-a-days, every other day at second week. Hopefully, we get through this first week and we don't end up needing those two-a-days, but we'll see how it goes and go from there. That's all we can do.
All right, well, listen, good luck to you. Open Spaces Sports, as you know, will be following you throughout the season. Good luck to you as you look ahead here.
All right, thank you.
Coach Barr joining us here on Open Spaces Sports, brought to you in part by Farm Credit of Western Kansas and the many Hoxie businesses. Rich Epp for OpenSpacesSports.com.